Hey guys, welcome back. Honestly, this video, I don't even know what the title is gonna be. All I know is that it was a challenge within itself to go through my entire collection and find items that I can incorporate into a look that are all drugstore. It was a challenge within itself, but I know this is not a challenge thing, so we're gonna dive on in. I'm gonna apply a full face full of items that you can find at a drugstore. We're gonna try to keep it affordable and all that good stuff, so let's see how great of a look I can come up with. I'm gonna do you guys a solid and I'm gonna find prices for some of the items and put them on screen so you guys can see. And I don't know, like, I just want to see what the total retail value would be of all the items that would go on my face. Obviously, I'll calculate it later because I can't just stop every step of the way to try to figure that out. But I'll add a retail value down below. I'm gonna start off with the Yes To Cucumbers. This is their hydrating primer stick. I'm going to just kind of apply it like this. I'm gonna rub it all over my face basically, and then I am going to like blend it in with a sponge. By the way, anyone saying that I'm imitating other people, girl, this is my personality, okay? I'm very animated, I am silly, I am me, and I like me. So there's no reason to actually imitate anyone. Either way, it kind of is what it is. It is a form of flattery if anyone were to think that I'm imitating other people, but no, I'm just me. And half of the people they say I imitate, like, I don't even know who they are, so I don't get it. But the shade, some people want to be vicious. Ain't nobody got time for all of that. Like, come on. Really? By the way, some of the items were sent to me in PR some time ago. Some of the items I've actually purchased myself. And some of the items are new items that were sent in PR and I just kind of really want to play around with them. So this item here, the primer was sent to me some time ago. The foundation I'm going to use is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I haven't used this in a while, which is why I'm going to use it. This is F12. I actually paid for this myself. I'm just gonna blend this all into place and I'm gonna move my hoop over because she wants to be the star of the show and I just keep telling her stop. Sometimes I have to take her off because my hoop is all over the place. Sometimes she's like this the whole video. I don't get it. I don't get it. This is a really nice foundation, by the way. I really enjoy the coverage, but I also like that it doesn't feel like you have much of anything on the skin. It's just nice and light. All right, this concealer is new to me, but a whole bunch of you guys told me I need to dive in and try it. So I did pick this up at Ulta like 2 months ago. This is the Catrice Cosmetics Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. I picked mine up in 15 Honey. It looks a little light, but we'll see. Okay. Ooh, that's light. Looks are very deceiving, so I'm just gonna not overdo it because, yeah. Should I? Just in case. I don't always do that, but just in case. Let's blend her out. Okay. Ooh, that is much lighter than I need. This is probably 2 shades lighter than I'm used to. Hopefully we can camouflage it. But I like that. It's really pretty. It's nice and light. It is brightening, obviously. I put too much on, but I'm not mad at it. There's a little like perfumey scent. I can't tell if it's my sponge or the concealer. Let me smell her. It's the concealer. Another item that's new to me is the Revolution Conceal and Fix in medium yellow. This is another item you guys told me to dive in and try, and I listened to you guys. You guys suggest some really good stuff, by the way, so why not? By the way, is there a difference? No, I guess not, because this says Revolution, Makeup Revolution London, but then I've also seen just plain old Makeup Revolution. So I'm not sure if there's a difference between the brands. Oh, I like the packaging a lot. Like a lot. Okay. You know what's shocking though? So many people were like, try Physicians Formula, try Catrice, try Makeup Revolution. And it's been going on for a while. Like, these are the 3 main brands that you guys were just like all over and were like, you need to try it, you need to try it. And Profusion also, but I already am familiar with Profusion. I've worked with them before and I like their products, and some of their new products are going to be featured here on this video. But yeah, like, I'm shocked on how you guys really love some drugstore makeup. And quite honestly, I haven't really been using a lot of drugstore makeup. So the fact that you guys wanted to see it was an excuse for me to dive in and buy a few items and then play around with some items that I haven't necessarily like received in subscription boxes. So that's really awesome. I love that you guys have that interest. The powder is nice and light and I didn't even have to bake. I actually like that concealer with this powder. I wonder if it's gonna crease though, because this is like all first impressions for a lot of these things. I'm gonna dive in to the Muru Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. I actually owned this already. I totally forgot that I had it. And it's a really nice bronzer. I like how light it is. You can definitely build it, but it just gives you like that really natural bronze, like little tan. They do have different shades, I believe. I don't know exactly how many shades are available, but I know they have them. I look like I just came off the beach, like so bronzed and tan and stuff. I feel so special. So before I move on to like my highlight and before I move on to my blush, I don't know how intense I want it to be, so I'm gonna play around with this palette, that Profusion. I'm looking for a scissor so I can open her. Profusion just sent this to me and I was so excited. I wasn't expecting it. This is really cool. They also released like a bomb as looking brush collection, so we're gonna try these in this video today. I've tried some of their brushes that come with the palettes and they're really nice, so it's really exciting to see that they actually have like a full-on collection. I also know that they released a like face brush collection, so that's really awesome. I'm gonna pop these all open and we're gonna dive on, and I literally feel like I have a brush for every single thing I'm gonna need on my eyes. I ended up deciding to only open 3 of the brushes only because the other ones are like some brushes that I already have as part of my collection. So I set those to the side for now. I feel like these are the ones that I'm really gonna like get some use out of in this video, and then the one that came with the eyeshadow palette. So this one, and this one is a very different quality. The one that came in the eyeshadow palette does have different quality. It kind of looks the same, but it's not, because the ferrule over here does have like a ridge, whereas these are more sleek. And this is kind of like a wooden like matte black, but this here has that almost close to the NARS type of packaging. This doesn't label what kind of a brush it is, but it's a blending brush. This one here, it is a flat shader brush. This one here is their pointed crease eyeshadow brush, and here is their firm blending eyeshadow brush. But they're really sleek, guys. Like, that is so pretty, very well made, and they're soft. Here we go on this palette. This is the Amethyst palette. I feel like I want to go maybe purpley today. Maybe, we'll see. I am going to fluff up my brush, and I'm going to dip into Courage, which is a neutral shade. We're gonna apply that all over the crease. And no, I did not apply a primer. Lately, I haven't been applying primers on my lids like so often, and my shadows still stay and look freaking amazing. My lids sometimes, depending on the eyeshadow formula, can look like a little wrinkly, which I don't like, but I haven't been applying primer, and like I said, my eyeshadow has been lasting all day and my lids don't look like wrinkly and weird. Next, I'm going to dive into Nimbus, which is a purpley pink type of shade. I'm gonna put this directly on the crease. I'm gonna turn the brush a little sideways. That's really pretty. That's a pretty pink. Like, if you wanted to, you can just add like an eyeliner, like a wing, and then call it a day. That looks really nice. And then I want to add Finesse, which is this deep purple shade on the outer V section. Guys, I can still smell the cucumber from that primer. I'm loving it. I think the key to getting your eyeshadow to being like super gradient is really just taking the time to blend. I remember when I used to work as a social worker last year, up until then, like, I would just try to put things together and throw it on and hope it looks great. And a lot of times it did, but a lot of times I didn't have all the time in the world to really sit there and blend things out. And so it just didn't look the way that my makeup has been looking now. So I do get a lot of feedback from you guys like, girl, I don't know what you're doing lately, but keep it up. Your makeup is looking flawless. It's amazing. You can pull off any look. Everything is like, you know, like you've stepped it up. And believe you me, I really appreciate you guys' comment because you guys are freaking amazing. And it's not about making me feel good. It's about the fact that you guys can see the work that I'm putting into it. But the reality is, it's just that now I actually do have the time to really look into a palette and saying, okay, these shades are going to work. I can get creative. I can use color. You know, I'm not so restricted because I don't work in an office anymore. So it's just one of those things where I have the time to be creative. I have the time to put it together. I have the time to blend and make things look freaking amazing. And I love that you guys are really appreciating it and like acknowledging it. And I thank you for that because, you know, I don't know, it's just really nice that you guys are noticing it. So thank you. And then the last shade I want to use on the lid is Poise, which is a pretty kind of like shimmery pink. I wouldn't go as far as saying it's like a total baby pink, but it kind of is. And I'm going to apply her on the inner portion of the eyes. I'm going to go back into that nudie shade called Courage, and I just want to add some of that on the outer portion because I don't want to lose that. I do want it to be nice and gradient from that purple to that nudie shade. I want to pull some of that purple shade Finesse, and I'm going to drag some of that on the lower portion of the eye just a little bit, just to give it a touch of purple. I'm going to skip on eyeliner because I do not have any drugstore eyeliners. And I thought I did. So I'm going to go ahead and just move on to mascara. Put it like this. I'm not even going to apply lashes with this look. Maybe, because I might change my mind. I'm going to use the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. You guys were raving over this mascara. This is the first time I try it. Is it supposed to have a seal? Because this one doesn't have a seal. Now I feel weird. But yeah, you guys were raving over this mascara, telling me, girl, if you like that formula where it makes your lashes look fluffy and beautiful and like you have falsies, that's the mascara you need to get. So when I went to Ulta, that's like literally the one that I went to grab for. Does this mascara have fibers? Because look at my bottom lashes look so freaking good right now. Like, I don't even need an eyeliner at this point. Wow, okay. I might not even need falsies, actually, if I just build this one up. Let's see. Okay. The mascara is actually really nice. I'm going to let it dry. This is just 2 coats. I'm going to let it dry and then I'll add another coat. And I also feel like I want to darken that outer corner of my lid. You see where I got a little bit of mascara on there? I kind of want to darken that just a little bit, make it look like I have a faux liner because I think it'll look really good. For my brows, I did a boo-boo. I also thought I had an affordable brow pencil, but I don't. So I am going to just use an eyeshadow palette, an affordable one. This is the Milani Matte palette, and I'm going to mix 2 shades together to try to get myself as close to my brow shade as possible because I kind of been liking using a powder. It's way more forgiving, especially when you tend to make mistakes like me. So yeah, and then we're just gonna fill my brows with an eyeshadow palette, an affordable eyeshadow palette. I didn't do too bad. I'm actually really proud of myself. I'm kind of MacGyvering this entire situation, which is awesome. I can't find in this mess the mascara. Where's the mascara? Mascara, where are you? I need to add another coat. You were literally just here. Okay. Guys, I don't even have that big of a mess here, so I don't understand where the mascara went. Okay, I'm having a moment. What? I'm not crazy, I know that.
Where is what?
Not you, Google, not you, not right now. I swear, I have moments. The mascara has been in front of me right next to the foundation this entire time. Again, I've kind of cleared this out, so all I have in front of me are the items that I'm actually using for this video. Guys, it's like literally just standing right there. And I didn't see it. I just thought about it. Before adding my last coat, I am going to line that top portion like I said I wanted to do. I'm going to use one of the Profusion brushes they sent over, and I'm going to use the shade Tease. It's a really, really super duper dark maroon shade. I'm going to tap out because I don't want any fallout, and I'm going to go from above. I'm going to look down, and I'm just going to fill that in. It just casts a shadow, so it makes your lash line look as if you have thicker lashes. All right, there we go. Now I am going to go in and apply the last layer of mascara. Do you need 3 layers? No, but I I tend to apply usually 2 to 3 layers depending on how the mascara performs. Okay, so this side is looking really, really good. I'm gonna like stop right here, move on to the other side, and I'll be right back because if not, this is gonna take twice as long. I feel like it took me forever to get like this side done because I'm sitting here watching other videos. For my cheekbones, I'm going to use Boba. It's a super chic, I can never say it, cheek product by ColourPop. It does have some like shimmers to it and all that good stuff, but I'm gonna use a highlighter on top of that anyway. So I just want to go like lightly pink because these eyes are popping, and I didn't even use a primer, so that's friggin' awesome. That's a nice palette, like a really nice palette. Purple tones are everything in it. Do I need a highlighter though? It reflects like gold and pink. Do I need a highlighter? I'm debating now. That's really pretty. I forgot how nice this was. It does have like these pretty gold reflex to it. And then I'm going to apply a highlighter anyway because I am the way I am. I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter. This one is in Champagne. And I owned this already. Totally forgot I had it, obviously, as you can see. I'm also going to just dive on in and I'm going to apply that. Oh, this is so good. I'm going to apply this on top. And then I'm debating on the lip product and I have a little bit of an issue. And the issue is Pop Beauty is a brand that you can find at Walgreens. The Walgreens by me does carry some of their items, and then you can also shop online. So it is like an affordable kind of drugstore brand, I guess. And Pop Beauty did send their like whole collection. This is like their liquid lipsticks. I have the entire collection and I grabbed the purple and I was like, oh my God, I so bad want to use the purple because it is a beautiful shade. But then I decided to create this eye look and I just feel like this is just way too much. So then I grabbed this kind of fuchsia shade, which I'm convinced that this is the shade that I will probably end up using. I haven't swatched the other one, so we'll see. And that's the fuchsia shade, which I'm like going for right now. Like my brain is telling me that's the shade I want to use. And then I have like a pinky nude. So I like need to swatch them really and take a look at them and see. This is usually how I try to figure out what looks I'm going to create, because I feel like I can totally just pull this one off and it's going to look friggin' amazing. But I kind of want more color. So I think I'm going to go with that pink shade, like the fuchsia. And it is called Berry Boost. These have like a somewhat of a like a vanilla scent to it. And to kind of melt all of this into my skin, I'm going to use the Pixie. This is their Glow Mist. It's not necessarily like a primer or anything like that, or like a setting spray, but I do like to use some type of mist, even if it's not going to help the longevity of my makeup, to kind of like melt everything together, marry it all together. It just kind of seals the deal for me. Here is the completed look now. I don't know the exact retail value as of yet. I'm going to figure that out post editing. So I'm going to include it down here, and I probably will be as shocked as you guys as I'm editing when I find out like the total retail value of like what this face, putting it together, is. I'm just gonna say. Okay guys, that is a wrap for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this kind of video. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you let me know down below. Also, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it when you do that. That really does help out my channel. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and have the notifications on. Make sure you stay till the end screens where I'm suggesting other videos I think you would also enjoy. That is it. I will see you guys later. Bye guys.